Cleanup continues after Tuesday's tornado outbreak rocked many communities in central Kentucky. The National Weather Service now confirming 9 tornadoes touched down in the bluegrass.
One of the hardest hit areas was Harrison County, where school buses were taking students home when the tornado hit. Leaders tell us the bus drivers did their best to keep children safe. Victor Puente tells us how the community opened up their homes and businesses to help. He has our top story at 5:30.
At the post office here in Barry, they're used to taking in packages, but Tuesday night they had a different type of delivery as a busload of children were dropped off to wait out the storm. School officials say classes let out at 3:10, but within an hour, many of those children were trying to get back inside a building.
Then we heard the dispatch out front, and all of a sudden our lobby was full of children.
Janice Ignatovich had closed up the post office, but just after 4, she found herself in the middle of dozens of children.
Nobody seemed to be scared or anything. I mean, it was just all a small community staying together.
The school's media specialist says the bus drivers in charge of those kids did what they were supposed to.
They've done a really good job of it, of contacting people along their routes that they know, that they trust, that they can take and get the kids to safety with, and that's what they did.
Multiple drivers sought shelter. Some stopped at a country store. One was at the post office, and others went to homes along their route.
They were pretty spread out, and Cynthia is in the southern part of the county, so most of our buses were up north.
Despite how many buses they had on the road, and with a tornado touchdown, Richie says the whole evening was as smooth as it could have been.
One bad mistake could have been a tragedy, and we had nothing happen.
The kids at this post office were here for around 2 hours, but eventually they were loaded back up and taken home, even if it was a little later than normal. In Harrison County, Victor Puente, WKYT.
The EF1 tornado that hit 3 miles southwest of Cynthiana also destroyed 3 barns.